I'm pleased to meet all of you, young ladies, all looking beautiful. As I said, as soon as I got here, it's going to be really tough this year. Really, really tough. But you're all very beautiful, and congratulations for being selected from your various regions to get here. I'm sure it's been a very exciting journey. Yeah, mixed feelings, anxiety, excitement when you are told you qualify, and you wonder what next. And even at this point, you are very anxious, waiting to see what is next. But it's very humbling to meet all of you. Gone are the days when people thought that beauty pageants are vain. Just girls who just want to look pretty and, go and expose themselves and then win something. It has changed. We've come a long way. Even on the international platform, it has changed. It has become beauty with a purpose. Beauty with a purpose. Beauty with a heart. I was excited to have met a young lady who was Miss Ghana USA. And she said her main purpose for contesting was that she needed a platform to be able to talk about diabetes. Because diabetes killed her grandmother, who she was very close to, and she thought that being a pharmacist alone didn't give her a big platform. So contesting would give her the world. And it did give her the world. So much that when she came to Ghana, I was chasing after her to come on my program to come and talk about diabetes. So I would like to hope that all of you here, you have a purpose. It's not just about winning the crown or the car or the house or whatever perks that come with it. That is nice. It will be good to win all that. It will go down history as you being the 2015. But I hope and pray that you use it to make an impact. Because ladies, we've come a long way. We've come to a generation where it's not good enough just being a woman with brains. You have to be a woman with a purpose. A woman who is so anxious to make an impact, to leave a legacy. A legacy. The number of people whose lives you touch. Don't come on stage and all people will remember about you was that, oh, she spoke so well. And oh, she was so beautiful. But let them remember that she said something that touched me. I also advise you that humility is key. Humility is key. You never know too much. What you learn here, what you go through, just be patient. The time for you to explore, to explode will come. And everything you learn whilst you are at the boot camp, whilst you meet people, will come all together to make you that woman that you want to be in future. The crown you wear for only 1 year. And then what? And then what? It's what comes after that matters most. So please use this opportunity very well. Use it to make an impact. Use it to leave a legacy. Use it to make an imprint on our minds, in our hearts, so that even long after the event is gone, we will remember you. I'm sure most of you have some questions for me, so I'll end here and I'll leave you to ask the questions.
Hello, Auntie. My name is Rachel Marina Jampo, representing the Bunahavu region. My question is, what inspired you to set out a TV program basically for women? I want to know that. Thank you.
My name is Daniela, representing the Volta region. I was reading through your profile and I saw something like you were once a carpenter. I don't get it. From how old? Really? Wow. How old were you? Was it that you were out of school or you weren't in school or you were doing it and at the same time going to school? And how did you blend this together?
I was fortunate to have a father who believed in the girl child, actually because he didn't have enough money. So everybody, you know how they call potogum shigum, everybody does the same thing, everybody go, you know. I never had a Barbie doll, so they will build they will give me the milk tin. You people haven't seen it, then you actually manufacture a car out of it. I can actually do it. That's how come you can do it. You've seen it. Yeah, you've seen it, you can't do it. So that is how. So I grew up knowing that there's no limitation to what a girl can do and a boy can do. You know, like my father never, I mean, I'm a daddy's girl. I still am. My father died 10 years ago. And it was my father who raised me single-handedly. So he kept telling me, you need to work hard. He used to have a saying that, listen, when I die, you have nobody. So work hard. Make sure you make an impact. Make sure you leave a legacy. Make sure you make me proud. So growing up, I had three main goals. First of all, to make my father proud. Two, to make some money to take care of my father. And the third one was to let everybody know my father's name. So I would never speak in it, and it comes automatically without me mentioning my father. Now there's a young man who wants to take me away from my father, but he lied back. Still, I'll mention my father's name, even after everything. But I identified my purpose quite early in life, especially when I went to GIJ. I realized that I loved seeing women achieve. When women are doing well, I get so excited, and I like to celebrate women. At the same time, I hated to see women suffering, women being beaten up, women being abused, women, you know, looking scruffy, women, you know, being stigmatized and being called names. So somehow I saw myself as the rebel who is going to cause a change. Whatever gave me the idea, I don't know. So in there, I found my purpose. And purpose lies between what you love and what you hate. So maybe your purpose could be that you love to see women looking beautiful, looking, you know, healthy, looking smart. And at the same time, you hate it when you see women who don't keep themselves well. They leave everything about, they're all, you know, that is where it's a thin line. What you love, but at the same time hate. That is how I identified my purpose, and that's where I get my drive. Every time there's an issue that comes up and I get very angry about it. I get very upset about it when I hear some of the stories about young people just because they need 150 Ghana cedis, they'll have to be, because they need a job, a woman, because she's married and, you know, she needs something and she can't get a job and be. So I realized that women have a lot of issues, but we are being told to keep quiet about it. Listen, being women, when the Bible says we are helpers, it doesn't mean that we are useless. A helper is somebody who knows perhaps better than you do. A helper is the one who has something that you don't have that you need. If I don't have anything and I come and sit here and smile, oh, thank you, thank you. Would you want to have me here? No, you have all that already. You are pretty already, you know, you speak well already. You don't need me to come and sit here and speak English. I need to offer something. I need to be able to encourage you. I need to be able to mentor you and encourage and motivate you. That is why I'm here. So as a woman, every single woman must have something that you can offer, apart from the VJJ. Why are you covering your mouth? You see, you must have something. Oh, okay. If you push me, I'll say the okay. I completed sixth form and I wanted to go to tech. Those times it was tech or suicide. After sixth form, I only took a form for KNUST. Then it was UST. I just wanted to go to tech because everybody in my area went to tech. And all of them did land economy. So as silly as I was at that time, and giving into peer pressure, I said I wanted to go to tech. I picked just one form for tech, and then I filled the form. I just wanted to do land economy. I went, struggled, and I didn't get. I came home, I was stranded, confused. I didn't know what to do. There wasn't much money at home as well. My father was quite depressed, and those times, you know, they cut the wood, and then they turn into, some of them, they cut them into human shapes, some animal shapes, and all that. So that's what we're doing. So when they cut, then I do something called sandpaper. I will sandpaper it, and then I'll lacquer. Lacquer is like glossy kind of oily kind of. Then I'll put it on it, and then I'll glue the figure or the how do you call it? The carving on the wood that will be the backdrop for it. So that's what I'll do. So one of the days I'll just sandpaper, and then I ended up sandpapering my wrists, So that's how come I got it. It was a waiting period, to go to school. So after that, I got somewhere along the line, I got to GIJ to go and do my diploma, but I'm still doing it alongside. When I closed from GIJ, I come to the workshop. It was at Nungwa. My father didn't know anyway. When he got to know, he got so sad I had to leave. Yeah. So I've been a rebel for life, but it's okay, right? Okay, so that's how I became a carpenter. I guess this is my last submission, but I want you, before I leave you, I want you to do something. All of you get up. All of you stand up. You're going to turn your life around. Nobody was born poor or rich. As a baby, when you were coming in, you didn't know anything. It is when you are growing up that you pick up certain habits and attitude. Of course, God knew us before He created us. But there's one thing that is common that we all have. We all have a light. There's a light inside us that touches our heart every now and then. When we see people, we want to help. When we see a sad situation, we are sad. When we see something exciting, we are happy, though sometimes we are not involved. You have a light in there. But the secret is you need to always fan that light. You need to work on that light. You need to make it shine all the time, one day at a time. So I want us to do this. All of you hold hands. And maybe you can hold here. I want you to recite this after me. This little light of mine. This little light of mine.
This little light of mine.
I'm going to let it shine.
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 Do you believe you have a light?
Yes.
Do you believe you have a light?
Yes, I do.
What are you going to do with that light?
Let it shine.
Thank you so much. It's a privilege to meet all of you. And please, let that light shine. The next time I see you on stage, I would want to see that light. That light.
We create building structures from commercial buildings through leisure structures to residential development. We believe in affordability, but with a strict adherence to the tenets of quality. We are committed to your pleasure and satisfaction. We are inspired by your desire. We are Manit, the ultimate property developer.
It's a brand new day, it's a brand new day. I feel real good cause I use La Wash today. It makes me so clean inside every time. I use La Wash every morning when I'm taking my bath to wash myself properly inside, outside and all the parts. La Wash is good for every lady, woman and every girl. Use La Wash today and you love your every smell.
Hey girlfriend, you look and smell good. What's the secret? Oh well, I wash my hair with shampoo, my body with soap, and most importantly, I don't forget to wash my intimate area with La Wash Intimate Hygiene to keep the feminine intimate area clean, healthy, and free of odor.
It's a brand new day.
Creative Technologie.
Miss Ghana 2015 is proudly supported by FC Beauty Clinic, Akosombo Textiles, Pippers Health Center, Frytol, Capture Photography, Unique Floral Center, Oak Plaza Hotel, Forever Easy, Special Eyes Mineral Water, Global Dream Serviced Apartments, Imperial General Assurance, Magnum Force Security, Hotties, Lucky Herbal, Digital Innovation, Royal Nick Hotel, Ultimate Advertising, Explainer DC, Papa's Pizza, DPP Outdoor.
Lovely people, today we are at Entrance Pharmaceutical with my fellow contestants. We're here to learn more about Tobinco and how they produce their product. Join me, let's have some more fun and learn more.
These are entrance produced in a very qualified environment, as you have already been told. We have copper, which are cough mixture. We have antibiotics. We have anti-malaria. We call it low fat. And we have some painkillers. And we have antibiotics like Omorex, Amoxicillin. You can see the package. It's just like imported. They are all manufactured in Ghana.
Another positive part of our products is that we have built the packaging, meaning that blind people can also read.
That's quite innovative, right?
Yes. We are also exporting already in some countries like Niger, Burkina Faso, Guinea-Conakry, Liberia, Sierra Leone, and many more African countries in the South region. Yes.
Okay, so please, since you are a new production company, how do you deal with imitation? Because I know it's a big problem pharmaceutical companies face. So how do you deal with imitation?
Yeah. We have a regulatory body. Yeah, we have a regulatory body who is very dynamic. And what we do is that after our product has gone out, we have something called pharmacovigilance. We go out ourselves to do that and to really take some of the sample of our product, come and test them again and see whether it's really our product. And we have a lot of our package is very complex that sometimes when you imitate it, we can see it.
And the real one, you can't imitate. It's impossible to imitate anything.
And you see some of the, we really take into consideration some of the very important features that make imitating very difficult. So we're taking all those measures. And as I've already said, the pharmacovigilance is one of the main key if you want to see that your products are stay in the market unadulterated. You have to do it yourself. So we go to the market after that.
Okay, so that's where dispensing takes place. Basically, we get our raw materials from warehouse. They give us the raw materials straight from that place to here, and then we take to prevent contamination. Yes, so we weigh the raw materials here. We have the floor scale, we have bench top balance, and then the analytical balance. And then we have the air issue, that's the air handling unit. It regulates the air in here. It also extracts the powder particles to prevent contamination. And then also it takes out the carbon dioxide that we exhale to prevent contamination. and then we alert the engineers to put on the vacuum. So the sugar is sucked by vacuum through these vessels to the tanks. So depending on which one we use, this one is connected to the syrup preparation, this one to the suspension preparation. So if you want it to get here, the vessels leading to this, the vacuum sucks the sugar into this. And then the engineers also provide us with steam. They provide us with inside water here, and then steam is here. And then everything is controlled. So depending on the excipient that you want to use and then the active, you do the initial preparation here. The pre-mixing will be done here and then pass through the colloid mill. We have a colloid mill here. It will mill the preparation or the formulation before it's being transferred to the mixing tank. But then depending on how we want the formulation to be, like we can either circulate it here first through the colloid mill to be circulating, then transfer to the mixing tank.
So are you saying that all the mixes are done in here?
No.
Not everything. So when we proceed to the next stage, more are added.
Yes, in here.
In here.
Yeah. It's like the ones that are difficult to mix.
Okay. Are the ones that are done
yes.
here? Oh, okay.
Basically.
QC to do the checks on it. If it's as pass, then we move it to compression. That's where we will compress it to form tablets. So from tableting, we need to put the tablets into blisters. Because as I said, we no longer put them in jars where you can just take them one by one. That one, if you do that, you're just contaminating the drugs. So we put them in blisters. So this is the blister room. So from now, this is machine status. We are blistering batch number 154. Every product that we produce, there has to be batch numbers. So that's 154 batch number. That's what is being done here. And from there, there's a conveyor that conveys it to the place where it's packed into cartons. So that will be the next stage.
Love one another.
a gift from Entrance for visiting our premises. They are so grateful.